Chef José Souto knows how to present game, not just as a viable option for a menu in a restaurant, but taking a wild animal and making it look as appealing and appetising as any cut of meat gracing the plate of a quality establishment.
And there we go. That's our loin. Yeah, lovely prepared loin. Look at that. What a fantastic piece of meat. Any of you guys that went to the store?
Before he takes Paul out on a roebuck stalk this evening, he treats us to a wonderful display of butchery, selecting cuts from a roe haunch that he says taste better than the loin.
What we need to do is open the socket, cut through the tendon and release the bull. Try that.
José is so clear and informative, we're going to run the whole thing as a separate film. It'd be a shame to slice and dice it.
Right then, José, what's the plan of action?
Right, so we're here in Norfolk,
Yes,
Faker
in
Norfolk. Great bit of ground, really nice bit of ground. Basically quite a few rodeo on here, quite a lot of rodeo on here. We've also got some Chinese water deer, very few, just starting to come in here. And we've got some really good muntjac. I mean, I've shot 2 gold medals in one day here.
Really?
Right? Yeah, basically on that. So there's some nice deer here.
Good muntjac country, exactly.
And there are some really nice bucks to be shot on here. Norfolk's a bit of a funny place. I mean, sometimes you can get some really good heads. It's a bit hit and miss, really.
Yeah.
Best thing I've ever shot on Norfolk is probably a silver medal. I'm not shot anything better than that.
Yeah.
But the carcasses are lovely, great eating. We should see quite a few deer.
We last filmed these two a year ago. Their mission was to get an animal for José's popular Game Fair deer carcass breakdown demo. Unfortunately, we blanked then, so there is a bit of pressure this evening. It's not long before we bump a buck. We now need to work around the field to see if we can get back onto him. Skirting around a munty, the only reaction we get is with a doe through heavy cover. Having nearly done a full circuit, a roe kid makes an appearance.
We come through the hedge first of all, there's a nice buck, well, a young buck out in the middle of the field, right in the middle of the field, and caught us a bit unawares really, so he come back in, went around the far of the field to try and get the wind right. Wind changed direction a little, but luckily after a big loop round, the buck's come back out, so we're trying to get the wind on him over the top, rather than going back along this bottom edge, which he'd probably catch us then with his vision, but we could be get the wind right, just creep over the top. Bingo. But we'll see. I'm quite relaxed. Pressure's on José. It's great.
José decides to close the gap. The first opportunity is lost as the buck sits down. When it either wins or hears us, it stands. Paul takes his chance.
Well done, pal.
That's the first thing I've shot since the shoulder up.
And you're right.
Yeah, it's alright, just put my arm
Oh,
up.
me and Dave are going to have to carry you to the car now.
I mean, I can't do any dragging. No, my other arm's good. The other arm's good, don't worry. But yeah, it's the first.
Doctor's note with you.
Yeah, no, it's quite funny actually. I don't know if you know, I hesitated to make sure. I don't know what you actually up and now, bang. But right, okay, better make sure I'm okay, and yeah.
I was holding my breath. I was thinking, come on.
I know. I took the time.
I saw one shot that went.
Yeah.
Came and went. I was like,
Yeah.
one shot.
No. Let's get this one right. The pressure's on because I've got. Yeah, and it's amazing. I was sort of just an arm injury. It's like even though it's just on holding the gun still, it's a mental strain of like, got to get it right.
Yeah.
And when the old pain receptors kick in.
I suppose there's got to be a certain element of, you want to get the shot right. You want to basically knock the animal down, but also because you haven't done it for a while.
Yeah.
Doubting yourself.
Definitely, 100%. It's like doubting you normally just go straight into the mode and just get the job done. But then I thought, right, I've got to make sure. So I want to next year because obviously I want to try and make it perfect for the table because we have plenty of time. I thought, right, take my time. Hopefully pull it off.
Perfect, mate. Absolutely perfect. Last one. That's going to be a lovely bit of eating venison, that is.
José always makes a point of bleeding his deer. For him,
Yeah,
this
I'll
is all
bleed it.
about the food chain, which brings us on to the lead debate.
It's not important, it's imperative, because basically our right to do this, to basically harvest our own food and bring food to the table basically from the countryside, not only with deer, but when we're talking about things like partridge, pheasants and all that sort of stuff, our right to do it will be stopped if we carry on using lead, because basically we've got no excuse to put it into the food chain. Supermarkets are basically all ganging up one after the other, basically not wanting to take product with lead in it. So what we've got to do is basically not give them that excuse.
What rounds are you using, Paul?
It's the 80 grain 243 in copper. I don't know if you heard it whack.
Yeah,
It's been half whack, isn't it? You know. And do you know what? More and more I use it, the more. I mean, on the blade, they sort of perfected the 308 straight away, but the 243 took some doing, and yeah, now I've shot a lot of stuff with it. And
maybe I need to try that on the 75.
if you're going for different quarry, you've got to think what you're shooting, rather than say, you know, this covers everything. You know, you might have to go up the gauge a bit or down the gauge a bit to what you're hunting. That's the only thing, which is, and again, a problem now because we can't get stuff on the licenses so quick. So it's a bit of a catch-22, but you've got to think about it more.
That is the conversation of the moment, isn't it? That basically with copper rounds there is not something that will shoot everything.
No, it's not.
With one for the larder, José takes Paul to the other side of his ground. There is a lot of deer here.
There you go. Is it a buck? There's another there. Go on then.
Paul hands José his Sako 90 Adventure, the model that replaced the Finlight 2.
Oh.
The next shot again drops the buck where it stands.
He went down, didn't he? Good. One each.
What do you reckon?
There's
Trading your old wooden one now.
No. I like my wood.
Good though, isn't it? Not me again.
Good
reaction, bang.
straight down.
Well, copper does the job, I'm
Yep.
afraid to say. Can't deny
Nice
it.
rifle. Yep.
I thought you could
Very
carry it now.
That's the new version of what, Paul?
So this is the Adventure. So this is the Finlight 2. So a few upgrades on it. Cheek piece, just wood cheek piece. Which I do like. Obviously got a new system with the bolt and a bit different head. And the mounting system, Picatinny rail. And there's obviously the trigger. We've got the trigger, easy action, easy access to.
So that's like on the
adjust
90.
it. Yeah.
The same, the adjustment.
Yeah.
Have you ever adjusted that? Because I haven't bothered with mine. Mine's perfect.
I straight away just light as I can.
Oh yes. Look at that. Oh,
What a way to end the evening, with a buck each, Paul's bionic shoulder intact and some delicious venison for the barbecue. For more information about the Sako 90 range and the Sako Powerhead blade ammo, go to sako.global.